So let's go to my link, which is okay. So link number 3. What are some ridiculous history facts? And I've got a really funny one actually. It's in ancient Egypt, servants were smeared with honey to attract flies away from the pharaoh. That's so boss.
I feel like historically, first of all, most of the humans were treated like trash.
Yeah.
And if you were on top of the food chain, no matter in which country or which part of the world you were, you had a really good life.
Life was very blessed for you.
Of course, it was a short life because you could die out of like even just a common cold or something like that.
Yes.
But then you had like a baller of a life for the 10 years when you lived on this earth.
People smeared with honey just to attract flies away from you.
Yeah.
And that's just like one thing. Like what
People
else?
carrying you, maybe people like wiping your ass and shit. I don't know. Like you had like a baller of a life. You can never even imagine that life, even if you're Bill Gates today.
Yeah.
But
I think
this
so.
is-
Yeah, some of those things aren't allowed anymore.
Yeah, of course, man.
But these are not is mentioned if it's true, of course, on the commander. It's like servants, not slaves. So-
I'm pretty sure those servants were worse than slaves if you're talking about pharaohs.
They're paid. They're paid, I think. This is my death.
With their freedom in the end.
No, this is not. I mean, okay, they have some things, but thing when pharaohs died, right? They killed all their servants or
Well,
something.
it depends what level 7 you were.
Yeah, and Egyptians were not famous for,
yeah.
liberty and freedom.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of indentured servitude.
But Nefertiti was really beautiful.
Of course, yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being a servant for her.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And have the honey.
Yeah, I don't care. Like whatever she needs, I'll take care of it. Yeah, that's just the kind of guy I am, you know.
A lady will love to have you.
I think so too. Definitely.
But I mean, it's like, imagine the level of they have so much technology, but they haven't figured it out about flies.
I think they were too busy mapping the star systems and building pyramids and, you know, modern like medicine and mathematics. They had like other maybe
They have surgeries. They remove like teeth and
warfare, like, you know, just cool stuff like that.
Do you think in today's world, if a president or a prime minister felt like, I'm going to build this just for the fun of it, where everybody has to live like shit just to build for it throughout their lifetime, will that be possible?
No.
Like pyramids?
No.
That's something which could have only happened those thousands of years ago.
The scale, something of that scale is possible, but the way it was done, like before, it's not possible. Like stuff like this would have to be approved, co-signed, unions, workers, labor laws, all that stuff.
Benefits,
Yes,
pros, cons.
But we are doing huge things.
We are.
We are doing like the metro system, underground tunnels.
Yeah,
are huge things.
We are making huge advances in building structures and you know, networks and stuff like that. But it's done in a very different way than back then, where it was like build at all costs.
And only those things are built which add some sort of value to life or humanity or that country. It's not just because somebody wished and woke up from a dream and like, oh, my wife looks beautiful, I'm going to build Taj Mahal for her.
Yes.
And all of you fuckers will make it. And when you are done, I'm going to fucking chop off your arms.
Yeah.
So you can't build another one. So those things are not possible in this world anymore. That's why, if you were on top of the food chain, you had a fucking good life.
Yeah, I mean, you could get anything done, really.
Yeah.
And if you're not on that food chain and if you're below it, you had a really
life
shitty
is
life.
But the real issue is the flies. With even now, it's a huge problem. Like here in Berlin, we don't have a lot of flies because of it's cold. But in Greece, in Italy, in all these areas, you have a lot of flies and a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
During the day at restaurants,
But you have kind of, I mean, also in Berlin, you have, I don't know, in summer, like the wasp thing is really annoying. I don't know if you guys notice it, but there's technology for that. You have these like lights that you can hang up, and then
they don't always work.
Yeah, that's true.
They have to be when they are close to you or something.
Yeah, but that's just like small life stuff.
Did you have like flies back home?
Of course, man. Of course. I'm from a tropical country. We had mosquitoes. We had flies.
Yeah.
And I've had dengue fever twice.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. I've had it twice and I lived. So I guess it's not a big deal nowadays, but like I've gotten it twice.
And what did you do in your house, like to get rid of it?
No, it's not because it's in the house. Like if you get bitten by a mosquito, which can give you dengue fever, I think this is how it happens. And like it reduces your blood platelet, and then it gives, and when you have it, you get fever occasionally once or twice a day, or like it comes and goes and comes and goes till your platelets are back to normal. But coming back to your weird history facts, hit me with one more, man. Like it's pretty cool.
Should I read the next one?
Yeah, Miltos, you give us the next one.
Herostratus, an ancient guy, is the guy who burned down the temple of Artemis, a goddess.
Yes.
The only reason he did it was it to have his name written down in history.
This is a cool idea. If you can't make something, fucking break something so they remember you.
That is such a cop-out though, honestly. That's like a really weak way to be remembered in that sentence.
Yeah, he's known for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But you had people doing like it's a kind of vandalizing, right?
Yeah.
But making, I don't know, back in the day, like in ancient Greece, they actually liked this, like the being known afterwards for generations, later.
For defacing sense.
For something, your name at least.
Yeah.
This is what one of the teachers in my school said to me when I was really young.
Mm.
He was a teacher and he told about other teachers. Like teachers only remember either the very good kids or the very bad kids.
Yeah, everyone else just slips through.
Yeah, and especially the bad ones. So if you were the one who were breaking things, everybody's gonna fucking remember you for sure.
Yeah, and like the quote, they remember you. They remember you that you did something bad, but they don't know what. They don't remember what.
Yeah, they see your face and all that negative feelings come back.
How do you want to be remembered in history? Like, how would you want to be remembered in history? Like, would you want to be remembered in like a very positive light, or like in very infamous kind of like you did something that kind of, shook the ground a little bit and maybe in not so positive way?
First of all, I feel nobody in this world will be remembered forever.
True.
Like, for example, if you go 2,000 years back, the most remembered person is mostly Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And if you go like 10,000 years back, we don't even know who is it.
Yeah.
So most likely you will be forgotten at certain point of time and we all will be dead.
Looking forward to
that. So I'm not that, but in immediate history or like our immediate future, we might be remembered for something, maybe, but I would say mostly positive.
Yeah. I think I need to rephrase it. If you had...
Should I date?
Yeah, go on.
If you didn't achieve your goals in your life, and you had to break something, so your name remains in history, what would that be? But people should not die.
If you're asking, do I want to blow up? No, I don't want to blow up.
Dear FBI.
Wait.
Break something or do a kind of vandalizing that is not...
I don't know. I would take one of the famous monuments or like these wonders of the world and maybe just draw a dick pic over it.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It's such a kid thing to do. Nobody's going to get harmed, but they're like, this fucker.
No, but like, wasn't it like the little Chinese tourist kid last summer that like defaced one of this something in Egypt? He was on like a museum tour and then he like defaced
haven't seen
it. No, it was all over Reddit. Anyway. But like I wouldn't want that responsibility. Like imagine up until the whole world's population was able to enjoy this monument from back in the day. And then you came along and now it's like it's never the same. Like, I wouldn't want that responsibility.
I remember this person. You remember this from a church that is tried to restore a painting on the wall, and it made it like
so much worse. That's like the
you
worst.
You remember this? The meme of the decade.
Oh my god!
What is that? I've never seen that.
Oh my god! You have to
tell me. Tell me what it is. I want to look at that right now.
It was a painting of Jesus, and this woman was put in charge to restore it.
Is there any name for
on
it?
a wall? You see, you'll find it. We will actually put it on the link. You will see it in the middle.
Yeah, basically, if you Google Jesus painting restoration, it's literally what you will get the
But
first hit.
restoration, Jesus.
And it's like, what?
Yeah. This is the first thing which comes out.
Yeah, so you see on the left there is the picture that that needs restoring. In the middle, like kind of next to it is what came out, and it looks like kind of almost like little like monkey.
Is it this one?
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah,
Oh man, it's like a meme face.
this
How many
became-
years ago did this happen?
Like a
it's very-
decade?
yeah.
A decade?
No, but
Less than a decade.
yeah, but like the actual restoration
Yeah, the restoration is less than a decade. And
in 2012. Yeah.
yeah. And this was like worldwide news. Now see his history.
Yeah.
Okay, I think in this, Jesus has started wearing hijab.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of also, it's not even like human looking anymore.
It's like this thing. She didn't even try to be remembered.
Oh no, I think this was maybe just a sense of like, oops, and then
Like-
more oops, and then more oops, and then yeah.
This artist didn't know, but he had a career in meme industry. But he found out after this.
Yeah.
Claudius Brosius died in AD 20 from
Asphyxiation for lack of air.
asphyxiation. Tossed a pear in the air and caught it in his mouth. The pear tree was put on trial, found guilty of murder, and destroyed.
Ooh.
Wow. I think people had a lot of free time.
Yeah, this is like the strange things. There in the past, many people died from very silly things. Many silly things.
Yeah, I mean, it's modern medicine is really nice to have.
This you can die right now with this kind of thing. You don't have time to go to the hospital. Call
Asphyxiation,
anyone.
well,
Yes.
unless you know someone who's around you that knows the Heimlich maneuver, and then
Yeah. How am I? Do you know how to do this?
I can try.
With this, like first time on the victim.
I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, the end result is otherwise 100% asphyxiation. So, would you like me to try?
They may say that you try to kill him.
No, I think the maneuver itself doesn't actually like kill you. I think it's like, yeah, if you do fail, then the person just continues to asphyxiate, and then that's it. So it's like there's no real chance of.
But you cannot. People,
What is asphyxiation?
It's
asphyxiation?
when you choke on something,
Choke.
like losing air.
No air.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have people that they walk, they fall from the rock down, they
So
die.
will that rock be put on trial and found guilty and put to death
Good
by
luck.
making into sand?
It's a lot of wasted energy right there.
They did this kind
This
of
is what
thing.
happens when you don't have iPhone or something like that to play around.
I think there was like still a lot of things to do back in the day, like tasks that take us now that don't take us any time now. Back then would take like just hours to complete. So I don't think people back in the day, unless they were like well off, had a lot of.
Yeah, like going to meet your friends in a different town or a city or a country, it's going to take months.
Yeah.
right?
Not months. I mean, it was not so slow with horses
Really?
and stuff. Yeah.
A few weeks, definitely.
Yeah, weeks maybe. But the thing is with this is like, okay, the first part is like, okay, the silly way to die. The second part is putting on trial the tree, putting on trial in general things that are not human
Inanimate things, yeah.
or animals, cows and stuff.
Yeah.
This was very common back in the day.
Yeah, animals is a different thing though. Like, they would have like these circuses back in the day, and if the animal in the circus like stepped out of bounds or something and did something, they would just shoot it. Like horses that used to do the same thing. I think they still do kind of nowadays. But not maybe if the animals hurt people. Yeah.
If
Then
they think
would-
that animal is dangerous, they just put it to death now, right?
Yeah, if they think, then it's like,
Yeah.
they used to also do it for like, I think maybe like dogs and stuff, that if they
At least they should get a trial.
Yeah, they will get a trial. They will, but it will
It should
be
not
there.
be like those witch trials, which you keep reading about in history.
Yeah, I think there's no trial for animals really. They just kind of
Nowadays, no. But back in the day, even medieval times,
you put an animal on trial.
yeah, cows and stuff. Yes,
And
very common.
how true or genuine were those trials?
I mean, the cow was there if she had something to say.
More?
Only God knows.
Yeah.
That's what cow said, and that's it.
You never know. It's
Found
like,
guilty.
but I mean, back in the day, they thought that they had the same kind of spirit, maybe.
My people will be really angry after that.
About the cows. Yeah.
I can imagine.
The cow judges you. But I mean, the trees. This is the strange thing is that it's a plant, and the plant they regarded as a being.
Yeah.
It's like it's advanced in a way.
I would say it's a huge waste of time, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd rather play Temple Run.
Yeah. I'd rather go see my friend who's a few weeks away by horse and carriage. You know? It's time well spent.
Or maybe invest my energy in building another pyramid.
You know, I think you'd be better off. Even if you just started and your the generations will continue. At least you set the first few stones, built a foot, sign your name on it, you know?
Yeah. Here you destroyed a tree, made the environment worse.
Yeah.
There won't be any coal also made out of the tree because it's already destroyed.
Yes.
And wasted a lot of energy. So, yeah, no.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Right?
Cool. Yes.
And before we end, press the subscribe button on YouTube. Facebook.
Just press all the fucking buttons.
Yeah, we need the follows because
Algorithms and stuff.
algorithms and things and stuff. My recommendation, you should watch Verotica.
Which is?
It's a movie, and they say that it's one of the worst films that came lately.
Okay.
It's like equal level of the Room from Tom Wiseau. So
Any recommendations?
or whatever you say about you or
Stay safe. Don't touch people. Coronavirus. Peace out.
Wash your hands.
A lot. Yeah. Wash your hands a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, wash a lot. Wash
Nav?
a lot. Yeah, I would say just live, have a good time, exist.
do you
Yes.
perform somewhere?
Yeah, and overall life is net positive. Never forget that.
Do you perform somewhere?
No, man, I just stay at home for now. Coronavirus.
Stay. Yeah. I think public spaces and that.
Yeah.
Stay on YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.